Howdy, I'm Bob Terry.
And I'm Johnny Terry.
And welcome to another free episode of the Roy Rogers television show. You remember when you were just a small tyke and you sat in front of the television with your 6 guns, and when Roy needed your help, you were ready. Well, the only manufacturer at this time of American-made Western toy cap guns is Wild West Toys. And you can shop with Wild West Toys online at www.toyguntown.com. And if you've got kids or grandkids that love to watch Roy Rogers, arm them with some 6 guns so they can help Roy when he needs it.
Ours are the best in the West.
Die-cast metal and Texas tough. Come by and shop with us, but before you do, here comes Roy.
The Roy Rogers Show, starring Roy Rogers, King of the Cowboys, Trigger, his golden palomino, and Dale Evans, Queen of the West, with Pat Brady, his comical sidekick, and Roy's wonder dog, Bullet.
Well, riders, Trigger here is raring to go, so let's get started with today's story.
Oh, mes belles babies, come with me to the pasture.
Who's the beautiful blonde, Pat?
This is mes belles.
This is one of the gals I was kicking up my heels with at the shindig. You know, the gals was flocking around me like ants at the sugar bowl.
Well, I must say you cut quite a figure. And were you going to town at that square dance last night? Woo!
Shucks, Dale. You know, I never saw so much stomping and hooping and hollering all my born days. They was a do-see-doing, and here we go. I'll take your girl, you take mine, and around we go. Chase that rabbit, chase that squirrel, chase that pretty girl around the world. You take your girl, I'll take the mop. When it comes to dancing, there ain't no stop, boy. Mabel, you're worse than a broken-down, spavined old mare.
Why, Pat, you shouldn't talk to a lady like that.
Well, didn't you see her deliberately trip me on purpose?
Well, she can't see. She's got her hair in her eye.
Oh.
Pat, thank you for the dance anyway. It was fun, even after all the dancing we did last night.
Yes, sir, that sure was some shindig. You know, that town hall was so jam-packed, I had to go outside to look at my watch.
Oh, say, it's 10 o'clock already.
You going somewhere?
No, Geraldine O'Fallon should be coming after the dance money. I promised her I'd keep it in the safe until the bank opened this morning.
Oh. Geraldine!
Good morning, Sheriff.
Oh, good morning, Mrs. O'Fallon. How's the chairman of the school benefit committee today?
Oh, jubilant, Sheriff, jubilant. Do you realize that with the contributions, we raised well over $2,000 at the square dance last night? I'm on my way to pick up the money now.
Say, that's fine. Won't be long now to get that new wing on the school, I reckon.
Oh, and we certainly do need it, too.
Be careful.
Yeah, Speedball, where are you going in such a hurry?
To the kitchen. Here comes Miss Geraldine.
Why, Pat, she likes you.
Yeah, I like her, too. But she scares me. She's a school teacher, and she's always correcting my words. Why, shucks, I can talk as good as anybody.
Well, she's just like the rest of the girls. She's got her eye on you. After all, you're one of the most eligible bachelors in town, boy.
No, I ain't. And there ain't nobody gonna rope and tie me, not as long as I'm able to stand up and fight 'em off.
Or run and hide.
Did I hear someone in here say, Ames?
Hi, Miss O'Fallon.
Good morning.
Good morning. I'll get your money.
Thanks, Dale. You know the success of the square dance is all due to you and Roy.
I think just about everybody in town turned out and did his bit.
I wonder where Patrick Aloysius Brady can be. Oh, I know he's in here because I heard him while I was still outside.
Oh, he's busy in the kitchen. Hey, Pat, someone out here to see you. Oh, howdy, Miss Geraldine.
Good morning. I wonder if you'd do me a favor and accompany me to the bank. I'd feel so much safer while I've got the money.
Oh, I'm sure sorry, Miss Geraldine, but I got me a lot of work to do, and...
Oh, not I got me, please.
Yes, ma'am. Miss, I just ain't able to leave now.
Ain't? You know better than that.
No, I don't. I can't leave here.
Well, of course you can. I'm here. Go on.
Oh, you go, Roy.
Me? Why, Pat, I haven't even finished breakfast yet.
Pat, do you mean that you'd rather not accompany me?
Oh, no, Miss Geraldine. But I'm sure you'd be more safe with Roy, honest.
Oh, he's so charmingly modest.
Why, Pat, the bank's just down the street. It's safe. Go on.
Oh, I'll feel so much safer with you along.
You might feel safer, but me, I'm not so sure.
I wonder what she sees in Pat.
Oh, he's quite a challenge to her. There's so much room for improvement there.
I know what you mean. Like, I ain't ate my breakfast yet.
Yeah, that's it.
Hold it, you two.
Oh, Aloysius.
Geraldine. Come on, get in here. Real careful. Come on, come on. Scream and I'll blast you.
I really believe you do it, too.
You shouldn't point that thing at people. It might go off.
You can't take that money. It belongs to the school fund.
Hand it over. Oh, hitting a lady, huh?
Help! Help! Help!
Trumbull, on your feet.
Drop your gun and raise your hands, mister. I got you covered with a rifle.
Larry, that a boy, kid.
Your brother, huh?
You said it. Now drop that gun like he said.
Larry, listen to me. You can't do this. Your brother just stole money from the school fund and maybe killed a man. You can't let him get away.
Don't listen to him, kid. He's trying to frame me. If I go back with him, I'll be railroaded, maybe hung.
You can't take him in, Roy. Now drop your gun.
You're making a mistake, Larry.
Don't you believe it, kid? You're doing just fine.
Now get in your saddle and ride, Stu.
Just hold him here till I get a good start. I won't forget this, kid.
This puts you right in the middle, Larry.
I don't know anything about what Stu has done. Honest. But he's my brother. I couldn't let you take him in.
What are you doing out here?
This is part of our range.
Did you come out here to meet Stu?
No, but I'm glad I was here.
You helping him escape makes you as guilty as he is. Stu knows that, yet he rode away and left you here to face the music alone.
I don't care.
You better tell me where he's heading. We've got to find him.
I don't know.
Hi, Roy. What's he doing here?
Larry Trumbull. Roy, don't tell me he's involved in this.
No, it was his brother. But he got away.
Well, what's the kid got to do with it?
Nothing. But I think we better go have a talk with his father. Larry, you ride with me.
It's all my fault. I gave both boys everything I could since their mother died. But somewhere along the line, I must have fallen down on the job.
We're all sorry this had to happen, Mr. Trumbull.
But why? What did I do wrong?
Maybe the boys just needed a mother.
We've got to find Stu. You know that. Now, where would he go?
Well, he got in with a bunch of toughies over at Hangtown, but he wouldn't go there. He knows Roy'd recognize him. He'd take to the hills.
Whereabouts in the hills?
Well, I couldn't tell you, but Larry here might. Where would he be, son?
I don't know. If I did, I wouldn't tell you. He's in trouble, Dad.
But he's killed a man. We can't help him get away with that. Right is right. You break the rules, you have to pay for it.
But he's my brother.
And he's my son. He's gone bad. He stepped over the line, and there's no turning back. That Stu always was a wild one. Larry here worships him.
You mustn't blame this boy for loyalty to his brother. That's natural, no matter how mistaken it is.
If we get any information on your boy, we'll contact you, Mr. Trumbull.
Thanks, Roy.
Poor Mr. Trumbull.
I feel so sorry for that man. Roy, why didn't you tell the sheriff about Larry holding you up and letting Stu get away?
I just couldn't do it, Dale. Branding that boy with a jail sentence might be the thing that would make him turn bad like his brother.
Yeah, that's Stu Trumbull. You know, Miss Geraldine said that I did everything I could to stop him, but I really didn't do nothing. And sure as you're born, she's gonna hold it against me. Uh-oh. Speak of the devil.
Roy, you asked me to keep an eye on Larry Trumbull, but he wasn't in school. I went over to tell Sheriff Blodgett, but he wasn't in. I guess he's gone after Stu.
I better see if I can find Larry.
I wonder where that nice Patrick Aloysius is. Maybe he could...
Well, Pat's pretty busy today. You see, I have to go with Roy, and he'll have to stay here and look after things.
I see you, Aloysius.
well, I'm really gonna be busy. Hi, Larry.
Hi. What do you want?
Miss O'Fallon said you weren't in school today, and we were kind of worried about you.
You mean you thought I'd gone off to meet Stu?
Well, we didn't know what had happened, Larry.
I would, too, if I knew where he was.
Look, Larry, I believed you the first time when you said you didn't know where Stu was. I didn't tell the sheriff then, did I?
No.
I could have, but I didn't. That ought to prove that I'm on your side.
Yeah, I guess so.
Larry, why weren't you in school today?
Because, well, I can't go there now. All the kids will be talking about Stu, about what he done. They'll call me an outlaw's brother.
Well, honey, you can't run away from a thing like that. You have to stand up and face it. The thing for you to do is to go back to school and show them you're not like your brother.
I am too like him. He's my brother, and I hate school.
Why, Larry.
I hate you, too. Why don't you all mind your own business?
Roy, I know he didn't really mean that. Fundamentally, he's a fine boy. I'm awfully worried about what this experience might do to him.
That's why it's so important that we find Stu and clear this thing up. I've got an idea, Dale. When you get back in town, send Pat to the Trumbull Ranch. I'll see you later. Come on, Bullet.
Hi, Roy.
Pat, I want you to help me guard the house. Larry's threatened to run away and join his brother.
What? Well, then he could lead us to Stu, and then we'd get that money back. You know, I sort of feel responsible for losing it.
That boy's a lot more important than the money. Listen, how about you guarding the house a while? I'll be back to relieve you later.
Okay, but it's going to be mighty lonesome up here. Sure glad you brought Bullet along for company.
You be sure and keep him quiet.
Hey, there's Stu coming back now.
Till he gets inside. Then we'll sneak around and try to surprise him.
Come on, Bullet.
Turn her off, Pat, and coast down.
What are you doing here?
This is my home, ain't it? Thought you'd be glad to see me.
Glad to see you. Not unless you've come back to give yourself up and take what's coming to you.
Are you kidding? That'd be a noose around my neck.
Stu!
Hello, kid.
What are you doing here?
Wanted to see you and Dad, but it seems that I ain't welcome in this house anymore.
I don't consider you my son anymore.
You can't turn him away like that. He needs help.
I got some friends waiting up in the hills. Thought maybe you could hide us a few days till things died down.
Friends, cheats, and thieves like yourself. Now get out of here before I call the sheriff.
I kind of expected my own father to stand by me. Stay away from that telephone. I'm leaving.
Then take me with you.
Larry.
Okay, come on.
No, son, you can't do this.
If Stu goes, I'm going with him.
No, you can't, Larry. I won't let you.
Who's gonna stop him?
I am.
Hey, there goes Stu, and he's got Larry with him. Rogers is after us. Take care of him.
We'll stop him. Get up there, Knox.
All set?
Here he comes.
Bullet, go get Dale.
All right, you over here.
Nice going, fellas. Let's take him to the hideout.
Sorry, I can't make you two a little more comfortable. We'll take care of you real good later.
That's what I considered of you. Roy, what does he mean? What do you think?
Well, Knox, did you tell him about his brother?
No, not yet. What about him?
Well, me and Knox have been talking. We're all wanted by the law. The kid ain't.
So?
So come dark, we're going to be riding hard and fast. In case we get into trouble, the kid might be taken. I'm afraid he'd talk too much.
Don't worry about Larry. I'll take care of him.
Yeah? What's he got to lose? He ain't facing no murder rap like the rest of us.
And somebody's got to take care of Rogers and that joker with him. We figure this is just a job for the kid.
And if he comes through, that'll show us he can cut the mustard.
Why,
I'll do it. I'll do it.
Okay, kid. And don't try any funny stuff if you want to see your brother again. Now get going. You know where they are. We'll give him a couple of minutes, see what happens.
Hi, Larry.
You gotta get out of here quick. There's something here to kill you.
haven't heard any shots yet. Maybe that kid's gonna double-cross us. Watch him.
Thanks. Where are they?
Back of the camp. You mustn't try to take Stu. You've got to get out of here fast. Your horse is tied up out in back.
You ain't going nowhere. I guess that old saying, never send a boy to do a man's work, is right. I guess I'll have to finish it.
Hold it, Rogers.
One move out of you and I blast the kid.
You pull that trigger and I'll put one right between your eyes.
You stick your noses out of this cave and there'll be someone outside waiting for you.
Who is it? The sheriff. Take cover.
That kid cut Rogers and his pal loose. Now we're really in a bind.
Hey, you better give me a hand. Your dad and the sheriff's closing in on us.
Give me a gun.
No, Dad's down there. You can't shoot at him.
Can't we? You're both on the wrong side, kid.
Stu! Stu!
Go get him, Pat.
Come on, give me a hand.
It's awful quiet up there.
Let's move in on Trumbull. You better stay here, Dale.
Oh, no, I'll be all right.
Boy, this looks like a massacre. We sure did pulverize them, didn't we? But, Roy, you shouldn't ought to take chances like that. Charging in here like he is a U.S. Marines, why, a fella could get hurt.
I knew you were right behind me. And Larry took a big chance when he set us free. Come on, son.
Hey! Hey, here's the school fund money. Larry!
Joe, he's dead, Mr. Trumbull.
He died to keep them from killing me. That proves he wasn't so bad, doesn't it?
Sure, son. Sure. You just got a bad start, that's all.
You go ahead, Mr. Trumbull. We'll take care of things here.
Thanks, Roy.
Hi, Roy. Hi, Pat. How's our hero today?
Oh, shucks, I ain't no hero. But every time I get to thinking about what happened up there at that hideout, I get to shaking like one of them quivering aspirin trees like they got up in the high Sierras.
Is that what's making you shake now?
No. Here comes Dale, and she's got Geraldine with her. I'm gonna go.
No, wait a minute.
Oh, Roy, let me go.
Is this any way to act when a lady's coming to call on you?
You know, Larry's just fine now. Because of what he did, he's won the admiration of his schoolmates as well as his own self-respect.
Oh, that's wonderful, Geraldine. You know, saving Larry and boys and girls like him from making a wrong start is about one of the most important things that we grown-ups can do.
Aloysius! I've been wanting to thank you for recovering the school fund.
Oh, shucks, Geraldine. Or, I mean, Miss Geraldine, it wasn't nothing.
It wasn't anything, Pat.
Well, if you say so.
Oh, but it was something.
Well, now, just a minute. You just said yourself it wasn't anything.
Well, it was a very heroic deed. You were wonderful, both you and Roy. And I think you've earned a reward.
I have? Mustard and custard!
That poor boy is so shy.
Oh, no, Geraldine. Why, Pat's just as excited as a young schoolboy.
I think you're right.
You'll never get you. Happy trails to you until we meet again. Happy trails to you. Keep smiling until then. Happy trails to you till we meet again.
Hope you enjoyed this episode of the Roy Rogers Television Show, starring Roy Rogers
And Dale Evans.
and Trigger.
And Buttermilk.
We appreciate you. We hope you subscribe to our YouTube channel. It's Wild West Toys 1. And we hope you'll come back and see us. We plan on posting lots of Westerns. We've got tons of them to post. And if you feel like it, shoot us an email or comment on one of our Westerns. Thanks again. Come by and see us at ToyGunTown.com. And we hope to see you again on Down the Trail. Howdy, I'm Bob Terry,
And I'm Johnny Terry.
and welcome to another free episode of the Roy Rogers Television Show, starring Roy Rogers.
And Dale Evans.
And we've been going over the Riders Club rules, and Riders Club rule number 8.
Is eat all your food and never waste any.
I think every mom in the country backed Roy up on that one constantly.
I think so too.
Get ready for Roy and Dale, because here they come.
The Roy Rogers Show, starring Roy Rogers, King of the Cowboys, Trigger, his golden palomino, and Dale Evans, Queen of the West, with Pat Brady, his comical sidekick, and Roy's wonder dog, Bullet.
Hi, Roy.
Hi.
Pat?
Hello, Dale. Thanks, Jack. Hey, Roy. Nellie Bell, am I glad to see you?
Well, hi there, Bud. Did you look after Dale while we were away?
I'll say he did, but he missed you. So did Trigger.
Hi, Trigger.
How's your tires holding up? Oh, bless your little carburetor.
Did you have a good time, Roy?
The best part was coming home.
You ought to seen the cute trick he picked up in Kansas City.
Oh?
She had skin like fresh cream, and the prettiest big brown eyes you ever looked into.
Do tell.
She won a contest, too, for being the best Jersey cow in the state.
Oh, cut it out, Bullet. Well, Dale, I'm anxious to get out to the ranch. Shall we get started?
Fine.
Well, Somebody get this four-legged wash rag off of me.
You riding Nellie Bell, Bullet.
Beat you to the big rock.
Yowie! Don't bite it, Bullet. Don't bite it.
Is the axle broken?
Oh, it's all right. I guess the cotter key busted and the nut came off. Pat never has any tools in this thing. I'll see if I can find a pole and pry it out.
Roy, what's the matter?
Look at the blood, Dale. Somebody's been wounded bad. There must have been a gunfight here.
Roy, look. Why, that's Frank Stewart,
Who's he?
one of our new neighbors.
Give me a hand, Pat. Let's get him to the Jeep. He's still alive.
Roy, we can't risk taking him into town. We've got to stop at the first house and send for the doctor.
Well, there's a place not far from here. I'll ride on ahead and tell him you're coming.
Now, Pat, you drive carefully.
Don't worry, Dale. Did you hear that, Nellie Bell? None of your carryings on. We got a sick man with us.
Who is it?
I don't know, but after what's happened, we can't be too careful.
Hey, hold your fire! Don't shoot, I'm a friend!
You recognize him, Jeff?
I never seen him before, but since they burned down Mark Toy's house, I ain't taking no chances.
Why ain't he shooting?
I don't know.
Calling you to keep off my land? Frank, you'll be all right. Oh, passed out again.
Jeff, honey!
I'm all right. You got me down fair and square.
Maybe you don't know it, mister, but you just licked the amateur champion of Kent County.
What's the idea of leaving Frank Stewart dying outside while you come in here to pass the time of day?
Frank Stewart.
What's the matter with him? He's been shot.
Well, why didn't you say so? What do you think I've been trying to do?
boys over at his house.
Pat, find Doc and tell him to get out to the Clark Ranch pronto. Come on, boys. Dale, do you think Jeff Clark was telling the truth about this fight between the cattlemen and the homesteaders?
Oh, his side of it. I knew there was trouble brewing, Roy, but I didn't know it was this bad.
Open the door if you got the strength.
Hi, Sheriff.
Well, Roy Rogers, when did you get back? You know, me and the boys about decided that you'd quit us for good. How are you, Dale? You gotta excuse this place. It's kind of messed up a little bit. I promised Emmy I'd paper this room while she's visiting her sister.
Well, you can stop papering right now and buckle on your guns. Frank Stewart's been shot.
Stewart?
And Jeff Clark tried to shoot Roy.
And a homesteader named Mark Torrey had his house burnt down last night.
Well, yeah, I heard about Torrey's house burning.
Well, aren't you going to do anything about it?
What do you want me to do, arrest every cowman in the county?
Oh.
Howdy, Sheriff. Doc's on his way over to take care of Stewart. Is Stewart hurt bad?
He probably has about a 50-50 chance.
Oh, Pat, give me a hand with this paper, will you? I gotta get it up before the paste dries.
Sure.
Here, you better put this on.
There. Just step out of the way, Sheriff. You haven't got a thing to worry about. This is easy. Because I'm an old-time paper hanger.
Well, maybe so, but remember, this is all the paper I got, and these blasted roses have to match. And another thing, I made this paste myself, and don't get any on your hands, because if you do, it'll never come off.
Don't you worry about a thing.
Easy now, easy.
You would give me the tough part. Got to go around this window.
Now, look here, Sheriff. The homesteaders have a legal right to their land.
Would you try and tell that to the ranchers?
Those homesteaders moved in while you were away, Roy.
And started farming that bottomland down there between those hills.
You know, the path where you drive your cattle to market.
Sure, it's a shortcut to the loading pens at the railroad.
And the ranchers ain't going to give it up unless they have to.
Well, can't we pay the homesteaders to let us drive our cattle through?
I'm afraid not. Before the ranchers knew what was going on, why, they had strung fences and dammed up the creek so as to irrigate their farms.
Well, that's bad. But it's no excuse for violence.
Help, I'm stuck. Look out, you'll tear the paper. Tear the paper. Get it off of me.
Oh, give me that paper and get out of the way, you knucklehead. I should have known better anyway than let you fool with it. Hand me that brush full of paste. Here, hurry up. My own fault.
Let me have the brush.
I won't do it. Get away from here. I don't want you to help me. What are you doing? Now cut that out!
Well,
What? Stop it! You want to knock me off of this ladder? Now cut it out! Now look at that. Isn't that a fine mess? Look at it.
oh, now, just don't you worry about it.
Don't touch it. Don't touch it.
I can straighten it right.
Don't touch it.
It'll look just like new.
No, don't.
Come on, keep your hands off that, will you? You'll pull the roses off, I told you.
No, I won't.
I know you will. Now look what you've done. You've ruined it. I told you not to do it. Here, give me that thing. I'll show you, you big idiot. You fine mess. You made up everything. Try to help me, will you? I'll show you. Help. Every time I get involved with you, I get in trouble. I should have known better.
They've dynamited the dam.
Now the sheriff will have to do something about this. Excuse me a minute.
Jeff, darling.
That water sure did drown out those farms.
Certainly ruined all their crops.
It's a dirty shame, that's what it is.
A shame. It's a crime. A crime against every man, woman, and child in this valley. If the law won't do nothing about it, we will.
I wouldn't be surprised if we had a little trouble with him.
I'll see what I can do.
Dale, reckon I better go have a talk with Frank Stewart if he's able to talk.
He isn't here. The doctor took him back to town.
Oh, well, in that case, I better go back to town.
Oh, excuse me, Sheriff. Dad rot that sheriff and his dad rotted wallpaper. I'm still stuck up. You know, it's funny, ain't it? Nobody give that piece of land a second thought till folks start settling on it.
Wasn't used more than twice a year for cattle drives.
But when it was needed bad.
A gun isn't the answer to anything. Look what they've done to us.
Look at what they did to Frank Stewart.
They got us so we destined to stick our head out the door.
And if we can't go out, we can't work. And if we can't work, we can't eat. I can't work. Now listen, Roy will fix it.
There ain't nothing to fix. We're in our legal rights. Yes, you are. But a willingness to cooperate will do more than all the legal rights in the world. Did the ranchers cooperate with us?
No, they come riding in here high and mighty and giving us orders.
And I'll bet you high and mighty'd right back at them.
If Roy can get them to listen to
All they'll
him.
listen to is gun talk, and they get plenty of that if they set foot on my land. That goes for you too, Rogers. You're a rancher along with the rest of them. I wouldn't trust you or your friends any further than I could plug you between the eyes.
Jeff! Let him cool off, honey. He'll be all right. He's going to get himself killed. You mark my words. He'll get himself killed.
Looks like we're going to have to settle this matter right away. Let's get on to the ranch. I'll phone the other ranchers and call a meeting.
Hi.
Well, Al is Mac Houston. This is
Howdy, Miss Dale. We heard you were back, and we just dropped over to swap news.
Yeah, your cook let us in.
Well, if you hadn't, I'd have fired him. How about a cup of coffee?
Fine, I'll make some.
We're certainly glad you're back, Roy. Aren't we, son?
Well, that depends.
Depends on what?
Depends on which side you're on.
Well, if you're talking about the homesteaders, I'm on the side of law and order.
We was here before them squatters.
They're not squatters.
Easy, son.
Don't forget those homesteaders have us on the spot. They hold the rights to the land we should have owned years ago.
Well, we were too dumb to think of it. So you're taking their side.
Keep your shirt on, son. You're a rancher, Roy. You know perfectly well that we have to drive our cattle through that draw in order to water them. Otherwise, it means a forced drive the long way round.
And that takes pounds off of the beef and money out of our pockets.
You two are worried about dollars and beef while Frank Stewart's fighting for his life with a bullet in him.
And what about Tori's house being burned down?
Yeah. And the dam was dynamited.
Are you accusing us?
I'm just asking what you know about it. Okay. You might as well tell me. I'll find out anyway.
If you live that long. No, you don't.
Mac! Roy, what's got into you? Why, you're friends and neighbors.
Fine bunch of friends and neighbors you are.
Shut up. We came over here to find out which side Roy is on. Now we know. Put that gun away and let's get out of here.
Let go of my gun.
Oh, I'm trying to, but I'm stuck on your gun. Not that I like it, but my hand is glued to it. I said, oh.
I intend telling the other boys how you're siding, Rogers.
Roy has just as much to lose as anybody else. And remember, it's taking sides that caused all this trouble.
You might tell the boys that whoever dynamited that dam ruined all their crops.
And those people are facing starvation.
And I'm going to find out who's responsible.
You do that and you'll have every cowhand in the country gunning for you.
Now you got both sides against you.
It's lucky you ain't running for office.
I'll take care of this.
You can't go alone, Roy.
Oh, don't worry, I'll protect him. That's for you, Nellie Bell, so you won't run down the hill and hurt yourself. You know, I never thought I'd see the day when Roy's own neighbors would be gunning for him.
Did you find anything, Roy?
Well, 2 men were here when Stewart was shot. And from the looks of these footprints, they could be the same 2 that were at the dam.
Praise be, I found you.
What happened, Vinny?
Jeff's gone gunning for Al Houston. Al Houston? He swears that Al and his son been making all the trouble. That's why I come looking for you, Mr. Rogers.
Which way did Jeff go?
Toward the North Gap. He's trailing Al. Pat, you go with Roy.
Okay, Dale, don't you worry. I'll see that he won't get hurt. Come on now, Nellie Bell. I got no time to fool around with you. Would you 2 girls mind giving my girl Nellie Bell a push? Oh, come on now, Nellie Bell. At least you can go down the hill. Oh, Pat! Dale, I know exactly what you're going to say, but I haven't got the brake on.
Think you're going? To stop Jeff Clark from killing your dad. He's trailing him.
In that case, I'll stop him myself, permanently. Get out. I said get out. I'm taking your guns and your horse to keep you from sticking your nose in our private affairs.
Stay out of this, Bullet.
Let me handle it. Bob! Oh, excuse me, Roy.
Sit on him till I get back.
Don't try anything or I'll give you a haircut. Mohawk style.
Stay with Pat, Bullet.
This is my business and you ain't mixing in it.
That's what Max said. But it happens to be my business, too. If you shoot Al Houston, the whole county will go up in smoke. That's Al's horse.
If you've killed him... How could I? I ain't caught up with him yet. Ooh, boy. Easy, fella. Ooh. You sure that's Houston's horse?
Well, I ought to be. I've seen him enough. Now, Al should be in that direction someplace. Well, I don't see any marks on the saddle.
Jeff! Jeff!
Hello, Clark. My horse throwed me. Broke my leg. Which puts me right where you want me, doesn't it? Well, why don't you shoot?
I ain't shooting a man with a broken leg, even if it is you.
That's one I owe you.
Listen, Dale, I come into town peaceful-like, just to see the doctor. You hustle me over to the sheriff's house as if you were going to have me arrested.
Well, Roy wants to see you. The ranchers and the homesteaders are holding a meeting at the town hall.
Why didn't somebody tell me about it?
Well, we just didn't think you'd be well enough to come.
There he is.
What's all this about a meeting?
It's over. We've come to an agreement.
All we need is your approval to make it unanimous.
Make what unanimous?
The homesteaders have agreed not to prosecute.
They've also agreed to move out bag and baggage, and Frank Stewart's willing to forget that bullet he ran into.
You mean we can drive our cattle through?
If we give them the same amount of ground from our ranches.
And build new houses for all of us.
And help them put in their crops.
Whose idea was that?
It was Roy's.
Why didn't we think of that? Instead of rampaging around the country just asking for trouble.
There's always a peaceful way to settle an argument.
Yes, if people would just take the time to find it.
And they can find it if they're willing to see both sides of the problem.
Trouble was, all we could think of was our own side.
I reckon we've been pretty bad neighbors, Jeff.
I reckon we have too, Al.
If you ain't got good neighbors, who's going to come over and give you a helping hand? Look how I came over to help out the sheriff. Don't touch it! There you go. I was just trying to be neighborly, Sheriff.
Happy trails to you until we meet again. Happy trails to you. Keep smiling until then. Happy trails to you till we meet again.
Really hope you enjoyed this episode of the Roy Rogers television show, brought to you free here on the internet by Wild West Toys. We hope you'll come by ToyGuntown.com and shop with us. And we hope you'll subscribe to our YouTube channel. We really hope to see you again on down the trail.
Happy trails.